Now at 7, polls across the state of New Hampshire are beginning to close in the first in the nation presidential primary. These are live pictures right now from polling stations in Nashua and Manchester. Thumbs up right there. And over the next few hours, we expect to start getting early results from the state of New Hampshire. It has been a jostle for the top spot between Senator Bernie Sanders and former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
And after last week's debacle in Iowa, Democratic candidates hope a strong showing could offer a boost to secure the nomination. CBS 4's SKyler Henry is live in Bedford, New Hampshire tonight. SKyler.
Hey, Rudabeh and Elliott, good evening to you. Well, some of the data that we've been seeing so far in terms of early exit polling is that 48% of voters here in New Hampshire didn't have a decision on who they would choose as their candidate until maybe a few days ago. Some of the people that we spoke with today said that they didn't actually choose who they wanted to be their pick for president up until about they got to the ballot box. Now, for some candidates, they say that they want to maintain the momentum that they've been having. As you mentioned, Pete Buttigieg, Bernie Sanders out in front, while other candidates are just trying to maintain.
Voters went to the polls to cast their ballots in the first presidential primary of 2020.
You got to go with your gut and what you want, not what you settle for something that's a compromise.
Candidates showed up to thank supporters and encourage a strong turnout.
You're going to have to bring people who in the past have not necessarily voted.
Polls show Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, who won the New Hampshire primary in 2016, in the lead. Followed by former South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
What makes him stand out to you all?
For me, it's his values, his calm demeanor.
CBS News exit polls of those who've voted in New Hampshire's Democratic primary show health care is the most important issue, followed by climate change, income inequality, and foreign policy. Nearly two-thirds say they prefer a nominee who can beat President Trump over one they agree with on major issues.
Joe Biden made his pitch to the state's moderates, but now says he's only mildly hopeful about his chances here. He announced today he's not sticking around for the results.
Instead, the former vice president is going to South Carolina and then on to Nevada.
The rest of the nation is out there. There's an awful lot of electoral votes to be had.
The last time New Hampshire voters picked the eventual Democratic presidential nominee was in 2004.
Now, former Vice President Joe Biden will be shifting his efforts to South Carolina. He has a launch party there happening tonight at 8 o'clock. He said, as we saw in the piece, that he's actually moving forward and wants to see if there's more support for him in South Carolina and Nevada. Now, another interesting statistic that we found is that 36% of voters that we received information from in this poll said that they are looking for someone to unite the country. Rudabeh.
All right, SKyler Henry, thank you very much for that live report.